Hey guys, so it's me here, and I thought I'd try a different format of video. Today I wanted to talk about hair extensions and their origin. What are hair extensions exactly? Well, hair extensions are basically an extension of hair using some form of fusing onto the hair, whether it be temporary or permanent. Who purchases them usually? It's very common to see extensions worn in Western culture. I personally would fit several sets of hair extensions quarterly every year. Personally, my main clientele for hair extensions would be the youth and the young female adults, but occasionally you would get someone a little bit older or even a male ordering them. Either way, extensions are quite pricey and considered a luxury item. One of the most memorable clients I actually had the pleasure of looking after, she got these extensions due to having a condition called trichotillomania, which is an OCD-based disorder. This disorder can lead to you actually ripping your own hair out of your scalp. And I was very skeptical about doing her hair because obviously having a weight onto those short hairs may be a trigger and may lead to extra pulling. However, I was really happy to do it because the look on her face when she saw a full head of hair, it was the most absolutely amazing thing. And I felt like I really helped her confidence. Now, in hairdressing, hair extensions are a significant part, not the biggest part, but a significant part. And they help lots of people with disorders such as trichotillomania or even cancer patients, say if you've got wigs or if they're trying to grow out short hair from chemotherapy and they've actually survived cancer and they're just wanting that extra bit of length to sort of get them through that awkward phase. Now, personally, I see a lot of benefits to hair extensions. In fact, it could boost confidence. It can make people feel a bit better about themselves. And that is a good thing. There are many types of extensions. You can get synthetic extensions, which are made out of plastic or even keratin fiber. You can get a combination of real hair and keratin fiber and even horse hair. And then you can get human hair extensions as well. Now, for the purposes of this video, I'm mainly going to be discussing human hair. I may dwell a little bit onto others, but my main contention is to talk about human hair. So I personally prefer the taping method myself. However, there are many methods including beads, clip-ins, bonds, wefts, and there are multitudes of other technologies being brought to light. Now, if you feel that you need to get extensions done, then contact a professional who has several years of experience. I personally prefer tapes because I find this to be more of a user-friendly thing for clients, and I find that they sit flatter to the head. They just are more hidden than some of the other methods that I've found, and they're less damaging and less painful for the hair as well. I personally feel that each stylist has their preference, and so I'm not shading any other stylist who uses a different method to what I use. However, this is what I like to do. The big question is, where do they come from? So, to put it simply, it comes from people's heads, but there are many places the hair is supplied from. From my personal understanding, the basic system to this is the higher the price, the more legit the hair is and the methods of achieving that hair is. However, I do have limited knowledge on this. I haven't spoken to any company, and this is all by my personal research itself. I'm going to try and do the best that I can with what I know, but obviously that is limited. So please forgive me in advance if there's anything that I missed or anything that I slightly gloss over. Now, the more expensive the hair, the more likely it was donated under legitimate reasons. So usually in America or Australia or England or any of those Western-based societies, people can go into salons and they can donate their hair, whether or not it's chemically treated or not. There's people who do tend to take it. They usually donate it. They will go to a salon. A salon will usually cut it off for free or very low pricing, and then they'll sell the hair, or not sell the hair, but send it away to these companies so they can use the hair and support these people who suffer from cancer and provide them with wigs and all of that kind of stuff. Now, usually this hair will be quite healthy and it will be Remy. Now, Remy is a term that is usually considered all of your cuticles are facing in the correct direction, which is downwards. This prevents tangling and all of that kind of stuff. I personally do like this method. However, not everybody can achieve that. With the amount of extensions in the industry, you can't exactly expect all hair to have come through that. Now, we also have the European hair type, which is probably one of the more popular ones because you've got a lot of blondes and redheads, and there's a lot more versatility with it because this hair can take a bit of chemical treatments, so therefore you can actually get it to the right colors. Now, one of the grossest options of hair that I've ever come across, but I weirdly enough don't have a problem with it, is combings. And this is because the hair itself is found. Now, I personally wouldn't purchase combings because I don't really like the idea of just the whole system. However, people will go out and hunt through bins, they'll hunt through the sewers, they will take hair off dead bodies and they'll take it off hairbrushes and stuff like that. And they will turn these into extensions. Now, most of the time, these extensions won't necessarily be the greatest. They tend to be damaged because they've crumpled up in hairbrushes or just on the street, and they tend to not be Remy. And I personally feel like these tangle a lot more, they're lower quality, and they just don't last you. I don't have a problem with people using combings because obviously they're supporting the communities to ensure that they're getting something given back to them. So in a way, it's actually helping them purchasing combings. However, it's not the best quality hair. Another source of hair is from Hindu temples. Now, Hindu temples devotees tend to donate their hair to their gods. To them, this money usually goes towards supporting the community and their temple. Now, I personally don't have a problem with this method and feel it's probably one of the more ethical options as long as it's voluntary. I do not agree with forcing children to shave their hair, however, but these people feel good about supporting their religion and their community, so there really isn't a victim most of the time. Obviously, I can't emphasize enough how much I don't agree with the children being forced, but at the same time, I do see that this is helping their community, and I think that that's important to note as well. Now, one of my most least favorite methods as well is in Asia. Now, in Asia, it's been known to exploit people of desperation. People will organize to donate their hair and organize the payment later. So what they'll do is they'll say, you give me the hair now, we'll come back with the payment. And the buyer actually never returns with the payment. Or in some cases, they don't return. Obviously, there are cases where they do return, but sometimes they don't return. Now, I have a problem with this because not only is this person having to go through the shame of donating their hair, there's stuck in the situation that they were in before that led to them donating their hair in the first place, and I think that that really sucks. Is it wrong to purchase hair extensions? The short answer is not really. It's a little bit more complicated than that. In the long run, people purchasing hair does help improve the lives of some of the people who are selling it. I personally feel like that is a good thing. However, just like anything else, I feel it's fair to say that these people deserve the right to not be scammed in moments of desperation. And I feel it's important to know the companies and support those who trade fairly. And unfortunately, fair trade comes at a cost, but the cost helps ensure that the old owners of the hair are getting their money's worth. Now, let me know what you think about this video and the format. I thought I would try something new of better quality. Did you find it interesting? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below about this topic.